The sky is so high. Hear that? Hello, it is Glenda with AKA GK Fralin, as usual. And so I have some clips tonight, and I also probably will chat a little as I always do, but there's a little funniness. No story tonight, no story. We have a new story. We finished A New Home for Petunia, not Petunia, Hyacinth, A New Home for Hyacinth, pardon me. Don't whip me with a wet noodle, please. But anyway, please don't whip me with a dry one either. But we finished the part 2, so if you want to go back to the last couple of days and catch that story, it's a great story for a whole family. It just is fun. And I think any age pretty much can identify with that because there's animals and there's funny things with that, imaginative fantasy things with that about animals, but yet there's conservation and things about animals. You know, I mean, it's a very good story. Anyway, and the next one's going to be great too. I just have to get, all the little bells and whistles taken care of. And from here, I will show you what else there is for tonight. And then tomorrow you get to see what that well, what I do today, you see tomorrow. So it's already tomorrow for you. No, it's already today for you. I'll figure that out sometime. The sky is so high. Hear that? Well, that little part there was something I recorded this morning before I went and got all this done. And not that this is so great, but at least it's not yesterday's clothes. But anyway, we will move on with the day. I hope you enjoyed that little takeoff from the house destruction that we're having going on. So, my poor husband. Good morning, or early afternoon. That's why the banana was in the bowl. Okay, I'm making a fruit salad this morning. Anyway, we can have it for supper. Joe is taking the ceiling out in that room. And so he's making a lot of noise, which is good because it means, well, it means it's not coming down too terribly hard. Okay, you'll have to pardon my breathing because this part is not easy for me. But I need to do things like this because for one thing, they make me feel a little bit accomplished. And I used to love to be in the kitchen when I was making things like this, or, something unique and different. And anyway, when Joe's in here, he kind of kicks me out. It's not a big kitchen. He's not mean. It's a joke. It's a joke. He usually just, get out
my way, you know. Uses that kind of voice. Like she's trying to act like my Grammy or grandma or my ma. It's funny, you know, when I was growing up, and I think probably a lot of people can relate to this. When I was growing up, my mother always had me and my sisters assigned to do dishes. And I mean, I'm sure she did dishes a lot of the time. In fact, I know she did because I was always getting on to her, Mom, you're using soap. You don't need the water to be scalding. Because her hands would get so cracked, they would absolutely bleed. And they just were that chapped and that. But a lot of it was that dang hot water. She was scalding her hands, basically. I don't know, back then I don't know if the things weren't regular. If you wonder what I'm doing right now, these are chewy granola. I thought, you know what, they'd be okay in this. They'd be okay. Now if you're worried about my fruit, especially my apples turning brown, I've got a little trick I'm going to do here. By the time I'm done, anyway, trying to decide now if I want to do 2 of these or not. So this one turned out to actually be quite a bit. I don't know if you can see in there what I've got. I've got some grapes and I've got apple, I've got banana. You know, this would only be enough for like Joe and me, but that's okay. Because that's who lives here. These are some cashews. We love cashews. And they add a little extra protein. And there's protein in these granola, so, but we will have something else for supper. Now for the little thing that I'm going to do. This is lemon juice. Lemon juice is good, actually, for fruit. It tastes a lot better than Fruit Fresh, to tell you the truth. Nothing wrong with Fruit Fresh. Mom used it all the time, but I just like this much better. Okay, stir that up. And I'll refrigerate it. And tonight we'll have this wonderful fruit salad. No, I'm not putting any cotton dressing on it. You know why? The fruit's its own dressing. You know, it kind of mingles. But banana, you know, this was like a ripe banana. Not like, you know, one of those black ones, but, well, you could see that. But it was ripe enough to where it can kind of help to coat some of that apple stuff. But we've been eating it this way. Other times I've made it, and it's good. It's good without all that whatever people put on it. You know, like if it's some kind of a whipped thing. I know I have used yogurt before in fruit salads, and that's good too. But I like this fruit salad with just like what it is there. It's not quite a Waldorf salad, but it's a close proximity thereof. And there we go. And that is my cooking for the day. And I hope this videoed it because I couldn't see from behind the camera. But hello. Probably could see me anyway, but so I had the grapes, peeled apple, Anybody with false chompers knows why. Joe's uppers are false, but it depends on the kind of peel. Some peels are more tender than others. But these apples have been sitting around for a while. They're delicious, red delicious. Granny Smith, the peels on those are nice and soft and easy to chew. Red delicious tend to have just a little tougher skin. So anyway, and then were the cashews, and the grapes, bananas, granola, lemon juice. So that's when I get to cook. That's the kind of cooking I can do. And it felt good.
It is coming to the end of our day. And that sounds funny. It sounds like an old school teacher. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. And I hope if you are new, please do go down and look below you, and there's a subscribe button. And if you have liked what you've seen, click the like. Do go back and look for others. There's all kinds of material, and I think you'll enjoy. There's stuff on heat stroke, which is really important this time of year. So that's something you need to be careful of. I'm going to wish you all a good day or good night. It is night here, but and tomorrow is another day. I do care about all of you. I say that a lot, but I mean it. And I keep you all in my heart, my thoughts. And if I don't know you, I know who does. But I don't know. You know. He does. So, we got a chain. We got a link. And I don't know, maybe you don't believe that, and that's fine. It's just that I do, so you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, I'm yammering. Haven't said that for a little while, but yeah, I'm yammering. And I will see you tomorrow. So good night.